But if Hector still ends up dying, then it was for sure Anne or Marcella. You should probably do time for that. But they're in love. Okay, so then just buy those tickets, go to San Francisco, and never see your husband again. I don't think they're not allowed to divorce their husbands. It's just discouraged. Oh?
I know lipstick marks are a pain to scrub off, but they're kind of charming.
I agree. What about this one? Another one?
Hmm, a lovely shade of lipstick.
Indeed. Anne did say, meet me in my room. Michael will be sleeping. So I guess Marcelo has already been here.
You almost look like Marcella.
I don't want to throw away any of their memories, but we might have to, in order to protect everybody. And I want to protect them all.
So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing. Then, did Marcella send this?
Don't know. Throw it away. I'm gonna throw away your letter too, Michael. Sorry.
Aha! Keys are Snoop's best friend.
Oh, that's where the key was. Okay. Right, and that's where the.
Bridget Boswell. Didn't I see that name somewhere earlier? So husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it? And people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh. I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Yes.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505? Those few coins in my tip jar were getting pretty lonely. They'll appreciate the company. Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you. That look in your eyes. What does it mean?
You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss about this. You keep your wits about you, and I'll do the same. I'm trying to enter selection mode, but it's not letting me. I'll let Anne keep that. That way she and Michael can get lucky. Then there's the room with the letter from her husband. I'll say ex-husband. They're not together anymore.
A
Ooh.
lovely shade of lipstick.
Be sure to close it back up. Don't want the lipstick to dry out or anything. That's a thing, right? I don't know. I don't wear lipstick. I don't wear lipstick. So,
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible. Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont. Hey, Andrew.
Sophie, crazy timing. I've got something for you.
Oh, what is it?
I heard a certain Mr. Cruz and a Mr. Morgan had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who told you that?
Jacques did. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And it sounds like we were on the right track, because he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Can you guess what it is?
Cowabunga? Affair?
Fair?
Exactly.
How bad was the fight?
Was
I think Shaw
Cowabunga
got
invented
in the
yet?
middle of it before it got too intense. But he said Mr. Cruz looked like he was about to kill Mr. Morgan. So Mrs. Cruz must be having an affair with him, right? And her husband found out?
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
What about the second one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that open a chest with 2 locks? Okay, there's definitely something going on between them.
I think they're having the affair.
I think Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Really? Well, it is the 1950s after all. I guess anything's possible. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that
I mean,
says
you
they
could say in a
were
past
colleagues
life, yes.
together, but they could just as well be good friends, right?
Yeah, that's probably more likely.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Probably.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, if you get me a candle and some plaster, I may be able to do something about that chest.
Really? The
I'll
exact
tell you
same
later,
thing?
Okay? Just find those things, and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I can.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
I would never give up on you.
Well, that's sweet of you. But I thought for sure that if I picked Andrew, maybe we would do something different. Now we can throw this away. We don't need it anymore. Good. I would hate for them to find that. I wonder if Wendy is still around. Oh, wait, what is this?
Carol seems sweet. If I wasn't so bad around new people, maybe we could be friends.
What if what wasn't so bad?
Welcome to our big, happy family, Carol.
Welcome, Carol. No one cares about your aunt? What? Nobody cares about your aunt, Reb. Don't say that! What's wrong with you? I'm gonna throw that away too, because that's a mean message. What's this?
The way things go missing around here, sometimes it feels like the hotel just gobbles
Lost
things up.
gold bracelet. Great sentimental value. If found, please return to Yvette. Alright, that can stay.
If there's anyone to be in a book club with, it'd be Andrew. Maybe I should join this.
You should. Do not forget to tell guests to avoid blocking corridors with their luggage. This is an accident waiting to happen. Gosh, she's so paranoid. Well, where's Wendy?
To be tossed aside by your best friend like that? Oh, Wendy, that's a special brand of heartbreak.
What? That was a picture of Wendy, by the way. And I threw it away, like an idiot. I deserved to rot in hell. Who tore it up?
Linda, you're not even trying to hide the daggers in your eyes.
Wendy is just a good employee.
Wendy definitely deserved this, but the next one is mine.
Linda offers Wendy the Employee of the Month Award. January 1958. I'm pretty sure it's Bernard who's offering it to her. A message from Bernard. For Valentine's Day, please leave chocolates on the beds of rooms occupied by married couples only. Linda. Why only married couples? Nah, that's stupid. Bernard asked me to remind you that we have a very important guest in room 602. Please satisfy any of his needs as quickly as possible, and without questions. We don't take any orders from Linda. If you see the freak from 505 loitering around the hotel, please tell him to stop. Bernard says he's scaring some of the guests. I'm gonna take that away too. But just so you know, if you did this in real life, you would be absolutely fired. So, you know, don't get caught. As you're aware, Valentine's Day is upon us. We're almost completely booked for the weekend. I know this is the time for colds, but I will not accept anyone missing a work shift in the next few days. I want the rooms cleaner than ever. I also wish to remind you of our continued partnership with Weston's department store. Take every opportunity you have to suggest the store for our guests' shopping needs. Thanks to its partnership, special prizes from Weston's will once again be rewarded to our best employee at the end of the month. What are we looking for?
Ooh, this is so vague. Is it the new Hoover model? A clothing iron? Maybe a coffee maker.
I do love me some coffee.
Mrs. Beaumont seemed perfectly nice to me.
The divorcee from room 204 has moved to room 507 and wants more sheets again. Sophie, please take care of it. I do not want to speak to people like her. Linda, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this away. Just cause. What a bitch. Whose bag is this? Can we open it? I think Sophie is rubbing off on me. Well, we can't throw that away?
Alright, we're getting somewhere. Now,
We can throw away the picture of our grandpa and his boat, but not this? Does that make any sense? What did I just say? Does that make any sense?
Keep your secrets, Locker.
Nicole. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna throw that away real quick, if you don't mind. We need to talk about Kevin. Yeah, I'm throwing this away too. You guys don't need to talk about it. It's fine.
It's locked.
Carol. Here's a chambermaid guide I talked about. Come see me if you have any questions regarding the job. For the staff, I can tell you who you should hang out with and who you should avoid. Yvette. Okay. Alright. Nothing bad here.
Off limits.
Who's this? Janine. Wendy! Alright. The lipstick isn't even in there. Of course! Of course! Too close to the mic there, pal. Linda put the lipstick in Wendy's locker to make it even more... Okay. Susan.
Yvette's and Susan's favorite activity. Talking behind other people's backs.
Did you see the look on Sophie's face when Bernard first showed the mixer? You'd swear that weirdo never had seen one in her life. Wait, what can we select?
What could I say? It was a very nice mixer.
Right. Cigarettes? Nah, get him out of here. I don't care if it's 1958, get him out.
I wish I understood you better, Yvette. You and Wendy had such a close friendship. Why throw it all away?
Oh.
Well, I think your haircut looks good, Reb.
Oh yeah, this is the note that's talking about how Rebecca's ugly. I didn't think she could get even uglier. Well, you know what? Sawed off. I don't like your tone. Your attitude. Get it all out of here. Real quick. What?
Can't believe that I fell in love with you. Wait, what?
Jacques!
There. I don't want to think about
What did I do wrong? Oh, and now Jacques is crying because obviously he's the one who deserves to cry. Right, sure. I'm starting over.